BGE forever. Do the dash, nigga, foot to the pedal. I rap BGE forever. Do the dash, nigga, foot to the. What's goody, gang? You rocking with Loso, the big Uno. You know.
I'm trying to find the original shit though. Well, this nigga, okay. That's the original house. Okay, hold up. We got this nigga. Okay, this was pop the shit off.
What's up?
What's happening? Okay, this might be the nigga that popped the shit out, right? Yeah, cause all this other shit is like he talking about his album debut. His album debut. With Kano and shit. No, damn, he this song too. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. This the first. Okay, this the first shit he said. They must have ignored that nigga because I ain't seen nobody respond to this shit.
Man Tech, aka Flex, and I'm coming here because I wanna address a few things that's been thrown out there.
Okay.
But before I do,
okay,
I just want to say thank you to everybody that wished me well and genuinely cared about me. You know, like I told y'all before, I'm doing dialysis and I do it 3 times a week, so you know it kind of take a toll on my body from time to time.
Damn, man, even though my man sick, I don't know what dialysis he's going through, kidney or what, but he still took the time out to diss OG Giggity and call him a rat, dog, and dropped the AI diss video. That shit is wild.
But I never was in the hospital.
Oh.
You know, I just, you know, do treatment 3 times a week.
Oh, okay.
But first thing I want to address is, you know, I'm aware of a video that was out there a couple of days ago. By my guy OG Murder. You know, I got a lot of phone calls and
oh, so this nigga fuck with OG Murder. Hold on, gang. Let me get my motherfucking my TikTok motherfucking chat up. My bad, TikTok. My bad, gang. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't, my bad. What's up with it? K? The art. What's the K Cartel? What's happening with it? Appreciate the raid. Appreciate them views. Raid my shit, you heard me? Raid my shit. Thanks, K Cartel, goddamn it. On Twitch. Man, I'm fucking up. Bro, what's up with my TikTok shit? It ain't coming up. What we doing? Nigga? We can get back to this shit. Ah, man, my TikTok chat tripping, gang. Oh, no. Fuck, it won't come up. I ain't gonna worry about it. We're gonna get back to this. My nigga on dialysis, man. And he was like, fuck Giggity, nigga. Fuck Quagmire, nigga. Peter Griffin shit, nigga. He trying to fuck Lois, man. Fuck Quagmire. Giggity. Nigga.
Like, yeah, man, Murder shitted on you. He said that, he said this, he said that.
Oh, and Murder his man.
It's kind of ironic because I posted a video one day and then Murder posted his video the following day. And you know, when I posted my video, I put that on Bounty Hunter. I didn't have Murder in mind. But when I saw his video, you know, I'm from the street. I said to myself, he gonna think I'm talking about him. So, sure as I tell you, he did, and he reacted. So, I got a couple of phone calls, well, a lot of phone calls, and that led me to go and watch his video, and I seen what he said, you know. Now, the old me would have fed into his insults and responded.
Yeah, not seek you. Okay.
But
so in other words, that nigga was like, nigga, if I wasn't on this motherfucking dialysis, well, I would have tweaked with Uncle Murder. OG Murder. My bad. Not Uncle Murder. That nigga from New York. OG Murder. The nigga from down there in New Orleans, man.
Me now, as an older man, a mature man, an educated man, you know, I immediately went to his post and I let him know, hey, bro, this, you know, it wasn't about you. And I explained to him,
I don't want no smoke,
hey,
man.
I made my video one day, you made your video the next day. So if you think about it, it couldn't have, my video couldn't have been about you. Once he realized that, you know, he was man enough to apologize to me, and you know, and that was that. But what crazy to me is how I would get all the phone calls of people immediately trying to gas me up, you know, and play me and Murder against each other.
Niggas was calling me, that nigga Murder been a bitch. Nigga, you should fire that nigga up, Tec. Niggas was calling Murder, man, that nigga Tec9 sick. You gon' knock that bitch on down, you know, man.
Just like I told Murder, I'm from the street. I said what I said about Jizzle because me and Jizzle have a history together. You know, we go way back. Now, on the other hand, Murder and Jizzle have a history too. But that's more of a brotherhood. And I'm smart enough to know.
And it was more than a brotherhood. That nigga, Terrence Gangsta Williams showed video of that nigga saying that BG made him on a rap and shit. Made him want more in life and shit and all that. Like, sound like that nigga looked up to BG. BG was that nigga daddy.
I ain't trying to myself
that nigga daddy.
What two bros got going on, especially a whole nother hood.
A father and
my
son.
Own stories.
Yeah.
With my own hood that I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah, mind your business.
So, you know, with that being said, you know, nobody can't gas me up and play me against another man because I'm way too smart for that. I've been through too much in life and saw a whole lot of crosses being thrown. You know, so, you know, we dealt with that situation the way we dealt with it. You know, like I said. You know, also, you know, what surprises me and amazes me so much is that, you know, today I seen a video of, you know, just a little clip of me talking about that. But really, if you watch my whole video, you'll understand that that's not really what, you know, the purpose of my video was. You know, the purpose of my video was really to bring some light to drug abuse and ending of the video, which I'm talking about addiction and holding each other accountable. One of the tracks on the album, I mean, all I said was, Giggity told her come home. He better be lucky that Mosquito and Stone gone. You know, I didn't call him out his name, bitch ass nigga, Nah, I don't move like that. But yes, I did reference him. Now, what I want to say is, how Gangsta came home, I don't agree with it. But at the same time, that's his business.
So why?
My issue,
Man, what the fuck? Yeah, let me hear.
with Gangsta is that he continuing to going on podcasts and glorifying the bodies. And
I mean, man, it's part of his life, dog. He was a shooting, killing motherfucker, bro. Like, you know, I don't know what to tell you, gang. Goddamn. You want the man not to talk about his life? Like, they asked if Vlad, come on, Vlad. If Vlad asked the man a question, goddamn, it's his history. The fuck you don't supposed to answer Vlad and get his bread, dog? Come on, G. Come on, Tec.
And that's the only problem I have with him. Now,
you can't say it's that nigga business then say, oh, but he be mentioning, man, that don't, you just said all that shit his business. So if that shit his business, man, why you gotta call the man out for snitch? There you, man, I'm confused as fuck.
This is what I do know about Gangsta. I know that he's a believer.
Yeah.
Because I'm a believer.
Yeah.
And the reason I know he's a believer,
I believe,
because I can see the mark on his forehead. If you know, you know. So what I'm saying to you, Gangsta, is
went on my head with that. We must talking about the third eye. All right.
By you being a believer, you can't believe how you want to believe. You got to believe how the book teaches us to believe. And with that being said, homie, I challenge you to stop glorifying the bodies.
Gang, that's his goddamn life. He was the original hot boy. Dick. But that was 2 weeks ago, man. So I guess that in the motherfucking this song. Hold on, man. Hold on, this nigga got hold on. This 12 days. Okay. But yeah, that nigga I did the diss song, then he said some shit to OG Murder. What's happening in the chat, man? Hot boy, what's up with it? Nigga said Tec is a rat. Damn, man, Tec a snitch? All these niggas, come on, man. If Tec a snitch and he calling goddamn OG Giga a snitch, OG Giga is showing where motherfucking Tec and OG Murder a snitch. Man, this shit crazy, man. OG Murder called OG Giggity and BG a rat. Like, this shit wild, bro. It's too much. These niggas right here is crazy, bro. Why is all this disposal going on? He trying, though. He came out with this on OG Giggity, man. They got an AI video. You seen that shit, hot boy? They got the AI video. I said, damn, this shit look like GTA. What the fuck? But yeah, okay. He said he the last person, and this what everybody talking about right here. But obviously, he said that shit wasn't none of his business. That nigga said OG Giggity, that's his business. What he snitched on, what he done, all that shit. Now how the fuck you mad though? Just cause he bragging about bodies. Bro, that's his life. The man called bodies. Woody, goddamn snitch. Ain't nobody mad at Woody for talking about all the niggas he shot for Young Thug. Ain't nobody mad at motherfucking Gunner, man. Ain't nobody mad at these people, bro. Like, why you gonna be mad at goddamn Giggity? Cause he talk about the bodies. Gunner talk about Crippy, man. He got up there and said, yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. YSL must end.
Flex, one half of UNLV. Welcome to Portsmouth.
Man, shout out to Hot Boy 23, man. Thank you for coming through, bro. You be killing me, bro. You call this nigga a rat. This nigga. let me see what the fuck he talking about. He said this nigga a snitch, bro. Damn.
Man.
Zizam.
But no subject, topic, or person is off limits. So we're gonna get right into it.
Yeah, let's get it.
And well, before I get into it, I want to give y'all who may not be familiar with who I am, a little bit of backstory on me.
Man, if we weren't familiar, nigga, we wouldn't be watching, bro. We don't want to give. We know y'all dismissed.
And we went over to. We moved to 6 and B music, and the most popping hood. I wanted to come to y'all and kick this off.
Yeah, let's
by
get
paying
it.
homage to a lot of my homies that I lost, that was real close to me. You know, rest in peace to Yellow, rest in peace to Slim, rest in peace to Big Rufus.
So this nigga mad because of Birdman guy? He mad at Bird, so that's why he mad at BG now. He said something about BG. I gotta go see that shit, man. Like, he doing a lot of talking, man, down there in the Nolans, man. Nolans getting hot this goddamn summer, man. The fucking hot boys done set New Orleans back on fire. You got niggas beef. You got motherfucking chick. I ain't even, man, where this nigga come from? This motherfucker done came out of dialysis, y'all. He done came out of dialysis for this shit, y'all. That's a different type of nigga, you heard me? He done came out of dialysis. Man said he gotta go to dialysis 3 days a week. He said that shit make him sick, so he can only do this on the weekend, guy. He just took the weekend when he feeling good. Talk about giggity and BG. God damn.
Just to name a few that made an impact on my life. You know, if you was uptown, Third Ward, during the early 90s, mid 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, you know, one of the...
And we getting into this shit. I'm finna stop stopping it and whatever, but I'm seeing on the internet, they said this nigga, I think this the video, he said Birdman killed this nigga, a yellow boy or some shit. Now you can't get on the YouTube and say that shit and then call Terrence Gangsta Williams a goddamn internet rat, man. Come on, gang. That's hypocrisy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You doing the same. What the fuck? Like, bro, I converge. But let's get it.
Fun and popping places to be was in and out through that Noya.
And Noya, boy.
Josephine.
So?
You know, dipping through that milk on MLK.
I ain't worried about Josephine. I ain't worried, I got my own. Oh, okay.
UNLV had the city on fire, you know. We made a lot of money for cash money for me. You know, to a certain extent, they took care of us. You know, during this time, I remember Baby had me and Yellow looking for 2 houses. He was gonna get us 2 houses. So while we was looking for the houses, we had a hotel room. Well, actually, we found the houses, and the houses were being prepared for us to move in. So while we was preparing in a hotel, it was a hotel on Claiborne and Tulane. Little fucked up ass hotel, but you know, we didn't give a damn. We was just in that bitch, dipping and dabbing, in and out that bitch with hoes and having fun, you know what I'm saying? Having it our way.
Yeah.
So I remember during this time I had a 1500 Chevy and a Kawasaki 600 motorbike. So where I'm going with this story is also one of my homies that I want to pay homage to is Hot Boy Mosquito. Rest in peace, Mosquito. You know, a lot of y'all was introduced to Mosquito through social media, but I actually grew up with Mosquito and I know him like for real, John Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't know that Mosquito is kind of sort of from the Melf also. Mosquito mom lived on Jackson Avenue, but his grandmother lived in the Melfomene Project right next in the next hallway from me. I grew up 2318 Errata, and I can't remember the sequences of the number, but I know she was to the left of me. So either that was going to be 2320 or either 2316. I just can't remember the sequence of the number, but they was in the very next hallway from me on the 3rd floor. And so as kids, Mosquito mom would send him in the Melf during the summertime, and that's how me and him became real good friends. So, like I said, when I turned 12 years old, my mom married my dad. We moved out the project, so that created separation for us, right? So, we never lost contact, but we wasn't like hanging buddies no more because I went on to do my thing and Mosquito went on to do his thing. That's when he really, started digging into the streets, and before you know it, I started hearing Hot Boy Mosquito, instead of just Mosquito. But it was always a mutual respect. It was like, even though there was some hot boys and cutthroat hot boys, a nigga like me was off limits to him, at least, because we came from Pampa High, you know what I'm saying? Toddler High. That's how far back we go. So I remember one day I'm making my rounds, dipping through the Noya. I'm on my motorbike, and I remember Mosquito was locked up, and then I saw him walking up Washington Avenue. So I remember looking at one of Terrence Gangsta Williams' stories, and he said when Mosquito got deleted, that he had just left him. Now, based on from where I saw Mosquito walking from when I ran into him that day, that can actually be true because he was headed up Washington Avenue, like with Willow Street at his back, headed toward Magnolia. So when he saw me, that was like the little route. If you coming off, turning off Claiborne or turning off Willow, you're going to make that left on Washington and dip through and holler at everybody along the way because everybody posted up on Washington Avenue. So when he saw me coming up Washington, he flagged me down, take. So, and I kid you not, I think Mosquito had just got out of jail, man. Probably like a few days, no more than a week out of jail. Now, how long he was in there, I don't know, but I knew he had just got out of jail because I've been hearing the way Mosquito hum. So I never forget, I picked him up. He flagged me down, he jumped on the motorbike. We popping at this time. So he jumped on the motorbike, I'm just making rounds, riding around with him, blah, blah, blah. And it started to rain. So once it started to rain, my truck was parked over at the hotel on Tulane and Canal. So I pulled in and left my bike because I used to leave my bike right there in the little garage when you first pull in by the office.
Yeah,
and
man.
I jumped in my truck, but I forgot that my truck had a slow leak. But during this time, man, this shit's so crazy. During this time, if y'all can remember, they used to have some shit called...
My nigga said he was having his way. He was on. He was getting it popping. And then turned around and said truck got a motherfucker slow leak. What the fuck? What the fuck going on here, y'all? What the fuck we talking about, man? What's up with it, Prez? Goddamn me kick. Shout out Hot Boy. What's happening, gang? Shout out YouTube. Shout out K Cartel. Motherfucking Twitch. TikTok, I can't even see my chat, man. Fuck with me. You know what I mean? Damn, that done time my boy out. God damn, my bad. Hi, boy. I don't know what chat bot doing. This nigga right here said he was the last nigga that... I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, fix a flat. You just pump that little white ass bullshit.
He said
OG.
OG.
Hold you over till you go get it changed. So I put the fix a flat in the tire. We jump in the truck.
He having his motherfucking way. They finna get 2 houses, but he needs to fix the flat, go in his motherfucking tire. And it's raining, gang. Boy, come on, man. Fuck you doing out in the rain with a nigga on back of your bike anyway, bro? Bitch is supposed to be back there. What's going on, man? This story is just... You shouldn't even told this motherfucker. You should let OG just have it. Yo, OG, you was the last nigga. Then how you know you was the last nigga? Do you know he died right when you stopped seeing that nigga? Like, OG might have asked. I don't know, man.
Actually, it's the same truck I bought from Manny Fresh. Manny sold me that truck
with a slow leak. God
it was already
damn.
fixed up. That's the only reason I bought it. So we riding, and I took Mosquito to it was a little store, some kind of little hip hop store on Canal Street. We go to Canal Street. I took him to the store. I bought him a pair of tennis shoes, and then we dipped right a few buildings up the block to a Walgreens. It was right there on the corner. I bought him in Walgreens and bought him little packs of white T-shirts from there. So he changed and put the T-shirt on. We riding around. We went got something to eat, just fucking around, talking, catching up, joking and clowning. And I don't know if I gave him any money. I don't want to speak on nothing that I really can't remember, but I know what I'm telling y'all now that's pretty accurate. So it's getting kind of late. I gotta go and dip and do my thing. So I'm trying to find out where he trying to go. And he was like, "Man, where you going?" So me knowing his history and the stuff that he had to start getting into, after, you know, we both grew out and went our separate ways in the milk, you know, I wasn't about to bring him with me like where I'm at, because I know this nigga hot in the motherfucker. So he was like, bring me by my people in the Calio. And my first reaction was like, man, you tripping. You tripping. Why the fuck you going back there? Because I know he was hot. And I know they had their little 1-2 thing going on. You dig? So he insisted I bring him back there. And really now I'm tripping, because I'm like, man, I don't want nobody to see me drop this nigga off, bringing this nigga in this project. So I took him all the way to the back of the project by Rose Tavern. And if anybody remember Rose Tavern, all the way to the back, they got the store, the little cell phone, and right across the street, that's where it's going down at. They got everything. The killers, the dope, the hoes, everything. So I brought him right there because I wasn't about to go in the driveway with him. Like I said, the nigga was too hot. Man, I told this dude, don't fucking go back there. I asked him why he going back there. I don't know. Now, who he was going back there for or by, I don't know. But all he told me was his people. So to me, his people could be a nigga or a broad or whatever. You know, I heard other stories that it was by some broad house. You know, that could be here nor there with me. I don't know. I just know that I dropped him off back there. Man, I get back to my hotel room. Next thing you know, I hear mosquitoes and got killed. I'm like, oh man. The first thought that hit my mind was, damn, it must have was meant for me to see him before he go. That's the first thought before I even start having the damn, that's fucked up thought.
Man, you just trying to get all the clout. Giggity, man. What he said? What did he say? Oh, I might didn't watch it all. Man. God damn, I might gotta watch it all. When that nigga said Birdman cute, goddamn yellow boy. Damn. And he called Terrence Williams the internet rat. They said this nigga on the internet saying motherfuckers that killed motherfuckers. Alright, man, we finna hear OG motherfucking Giggity response to this nigga like, yo, stop motherfucking dissing me, gang. That nigga said, goddamn me, you motherfucking sneeze, boy.
He was #1.
I rap BGE forever. Do the that nigga foot to the pedal. I rap BGE forever. Do the that nigga.